welcome to the channel, everybody. In this video, I want to talk about the Quest 3, how you should spec yours, and what model should you get? 128? 512? What accessories? Because in the previous video, I said I wasn't 100% too sure if I was upgrading from the Quest 2 to the Quest 3. Especially since I do a lot of sim racing, I didn't know if the Quest 3 would be particularly better because it is still going through the USB-C cable, but it looks like I'm going to find out because I ordered it. But I didn't order it necessarily for sim racing. I ordered it just as a general VR headset to use outside of sim racing. I do have my Cosmos Elite that I use with sim racing, but I will compare it to the two anyway for that scenario if you're on here and you're looking for that, which some of my regulars are. But for those of you that don't know me, let me talk about what specs I decided to order the Quest 3 in, and the reasoning why I think this is the better way to go, I think. Alright, so the Meta Connect was yesterday, at least at the time of filming, where we got Quest 3 is here. These are in Australian prices because even if I take out the AU and go to .com, it still sends me to AU anyway. So anyway, yes, these are AU prices, but the Quest 3 in USD is 500 currently at the time of filming, and 650 for the 512 version, 128 to 512. There is no 256 gig, which is annoying because I like the 256 gig. I'm guessing when they released the Quest 2, the 256 was probably one of the popular ones that people decided to go for, and they're like, you know what? We're not going to release it. You have to buy the 512 because we want your money. I thought about just getting the 128 because, to be honest, with the Quest 2, I don't think I'm even at 128 gig storage. And I mean, if you were just planning on playing a few games here and there and not playing like a whole heap of different ones all at the same time, 128 for the moment I think is probably fine. But I decided to order the 512 because, especially with all this new mixed reality stuff and more bigger creators and of games and all that are coming on board, the games are getting bigger, and as they get bigger they take up more space. I mean, look, 128 is probably okay for the moment, but a few years from now, maybe not. You might have to start deleting games to reinstall games, and so yeah, I decided to go the 512. In Australian dollars, the 128 gig is $800, and the 512 is $1,050. And this is why in my previous video, I said I probably wasn't going to order the Quest 3. It's jumped up a bit in price, but they have kind of sweetened the deal a bit, at least for now. And they are offering Asgard's Wrath, but that does end on the 27th of the 1st, 24. So for my US people, 27th of January, or January 27th for you. Yeah. There are terms and conditions that apply. You get that with the 128, and then with the 512, you also get a 6 months of subscription to MetaQuest Plus, which is their new service. You can even get that on the Quest 2. I know when I've been in Quest 2 recently, they've been trying to push this to me, and I haven't taken it yet. Maybe I should. But no, I'm going to get a 6 month subscription anyway. But yeah, for the 512, as an added benefit in that cost, you do get a MetaQuest Plus subscription as well. Which I don't know how much that's valued at, but I think it is. I'm curious to see this, so we'll see. Now, as you can see here, they are trying to put some accessories on us. Yeah, onto accessories. Again, Australian prices. What I decided to go with here, I really like these. The blood orange and the elemental blue just looks so good. I really wanted the orange, right? I mean, it's a different orange to this, of course, but McLaren. But I like it. I like it a lot, and actually, I really like the blue, but I'd probably still buy the orange. But I didn't do that. And the reason for that is, as far as I'm aware, these two straps and facial interfaces are the same as the ones that just come on the Quest as per standard. They're just a different color. And so I didn't really want to pay the extra $85 just for that, especially considering when I bought the Quest 2, one of my biggest hates was the strap that came with it. And I instantly regretted not buying the Elite strap. And I instantly bought the Elite strap that day. Unfortunately, it was sold out. So I had to wait a few weeks after that. Or it might have even been a few months, I can't remember. Until I got the Elite strap again. As you may know, these were breaking. Apparently, they've rectified this. It also has improved durability, building on the learnings from the first generation of the Elite strap. Because they were all breaking. So, hopefully, that's all been rectified because they have built upon the learnings of the first generation. So yeah, that's what I ended up going with. Now, there was the Elite strap with battery. I actually initially thought, yeah, I'm gonna just buy the Elite strap with the battery, because that's actually probably one regret I had with the Quest 2 is not buying the Elite strap with battery. And I've just gone and done it again. But I mean, what I did with this one is I just had like a power bank or something in my pocket, and then I just plugged it in, or even just put a power bank on top and then plugged it into the side. You can do that as well. That obviously gets around it a little bit. But initially, when I made the decision to get the Elite strap with the battery, I didn't know it was going to be 220 Australian dollars. For comparison, the Quest 2 version is 180, I think, or something like 185 or something like that. But anyway, it's cheaper. And I thought it was going to be under $200, not over $200. And I saw that, I'm like, nah, I'm good, bruv. So I just saved the $100, just got the normal Elite strap. I'll just plug my power bank in. I've got like 20 gazillion of them. Big ones, small ones, medium-sized ones, hairy ones. And I just decided to save a little bit of money on that, because the Quest 3 has jumped up a bit in price. And that's unfortunate, but kind of justifiable, I guess, considering the technology that's in it. It has faster processors and more cameras and like full color cameras and depth sensors, better audio now, better screens, better resolution, better lenses, better controllers. I'm sure it takes a little bit more money to make, and they obviously have to put their profit margins on that as well. And here we are at these prices here. So from initially looking at the Quest 2 price to the Quest 3 price, it does look a bit expensive, but really, when you think about it, how much does an iPhone cost these days, right? Like double this, more than this. And this is some pretty high-tech stuff as well. And yeah, I look at what the new Apple Vision Pro or whatever it's going to come out, 5,000 AUD. I'm speechless. But even when you look at other headsets, a lot of the competitors are a lot more expensive than what the Quest 3 is. So, yeah, I just took a step back a bit and thought, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Now, on to some of the other accessories. I probably will buy the Quest 3 carrying case. Probably. I don't know. I clearly have the old one. And I am curious to see whether this is actually going to fit in the old case. The new case actually looks a little bit smaller than the Quest 2 case actually. Which I guess is kind of a good thing. But, I mean, if I don't have to spend another $120, then I won't. Charging dock is cool. Is it $220? I don't know. I'm going to wait for maybe some third-party versions there, maybe. I don't know. Link cable I already have. As far as I'm aware, this is the same link cable as you use on the Quest 2. So I already have two of those, actually. These Quest active straps are really cool. I do like that. I will probably end up buying those, actually. I haven't bought them yet. I'm just waiting. I kind of want to see what happens on the third party stuff with that. I mean, if you could get these in like the blood orange or the blue or something, that would be sick. I'm down. If you're watching this, Meta, do that. I will buy them. Or any third party company, I will buy them too. Meta doesn't watch my videos anyway, I think. There is the Quest 3 Silicon facial interface. Again, I'm going to wait on that one because I want to try the one that comes with it. And then if I like the one that comes with it, then I won't bother. It's obviously easier to clean and all that, but I don't normally have other people use my headsets that much. So it doesn't really have much information on it, but I think the one that comes with it is just like kind of like a fabric one, which is better than the foam that potentially came with the Quest 2. As you can see on my Quest 2, I've actually got a VR cover one here. Actually, I'll pull it off. This is my VR cover with the kind of fake leather stuff. And I've actually been really happy with the VR cover one. I actually got this from Meta. They actually gave me this for free because I complained about the original one and also the lenses, and I wanted them to switch my lenses, which they didn't do, but instead they said, hey, have this, it'll probably help. So I didn't get new lenses, but I got this for free from Meta. So thank you, Meta. This actually did help quite a bit, and it did make my experience better. So I wonder whether VR Cover are doing something like this for the Quest 3. I am waiting, so if they do something like this for the Quest 3, I would totally probably buy it, because I like this. I'm generally not a big fan of the silicone ones, but I mean, I'll get it if I need to, and I don't like the other one. Also, the foam ones that were coming with the Quest 2, they were irritating a lot of people's skin. So hopefully that should all be rectified this time. And yeah, that's probably my recommendations on what to order. See, I mean, buy whatever you want. Yeah, and as soon as I get this, I will make some videos instantaneously on it and release them to you guys. I'll give you my first impressions and stuff on it, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to put some links down in the description if you want to use those links to buy it on Amazon as well, like I did. It'll help out the channel a little bit at no cost to you. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, everybody. Hit that like button if you liked it, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next video.